there is an increase of racist abuse toward WNBA players. Go ahead and subscribe to this page because I am going to break something down. It is not a figment of your imagination. If you believe you have been seeing more racist abuse toward WNBA players, it's because you have. I'm about to give you 7 points about this very issue. So point 1, the WNBA and the WNBPA, which means the Women's National Basketball Players Association, held a rare joint meeting July 21st, specifically to address a surge in racist, hateful, and abusive messages toward players. This meeting included the WNBPA's executive committee and its Justice, Equity, Diversity, and Inclusion, they call that JEDI, committee. And the meeting was requested by the union. The WNBA, they have their own union, which is what the Women's National Players Association is. It was established in 1998 to protect players' rights, advocate for fair compensation, and safe working conditions, and also support athletes in maximizing their potential on and off court. Why I read that out is because the safe working conditions is what we're talking about. If players are getting threats, if they're getting threats to their bodies, to their lives, if they're getting racist type of things thrown in their way, this is taking away from safe working conditions. So let me give you the third point of why this matters. Aces guard Chelsea Gray. That's the young lady that is at the top of the photo. She publicly shared a racist DM that she received after a loss to Indiana. Now, here's the deal. The online abuse occurred following a physical on-court play where Gray drew a foul on Caitlin Clark. Gray's Instagram story sparked massive online responses, outraged the whole thing. Fans then identified the troll's employer and reported the conduct, resulting in immediate real-world consequences. Employment firing. The sender was apparently an employee for Hilton Grand Vacations, and so the company subsequently fired him. And let me tell you, this is what Hilton Grand Vacations said. Quote, his behavior was in violation of multiple company policies and does not reflect our company's values in any way. ESPN reported this, CBS News reported it. So also the team, the Las Vegas organization, ACES organization, they issued a strong statement condemning the hate speech and throwing their full support behind Gray. Okay, cool. Now, Phoenix, Alyssa Thomas, we've talked about her many times. Her and her family, they're receiving racist messages and death threats after her suspension for contact with Caitlin Clark's throat. I did a video where I talked about the incident. I talk about what I thought that I saw. And when I tell you guys, I had comments where people were saying this person needs to be placed in jail. And it blows my mind because we are talking about professional sports where fouls happen. But when people start talking about taking away your freedom, you have fans who are recommending jail time and giving death threats to players. I don't think that's acceptable. If I was an organization, I wouldn't want any fans like that. The fifth point, in response to this type of thing, the league committed to, quote, enhance security resources and explore partnerships on digital safety and anti-harassment. But we don't have a concrete policy named yet. I would like to know definitively from the WNBA, if you're trying to enhance security resources or you're making a commitment to do it, what does that look like? What does digital safety look like to the WNBA? What does anti-harassment look like to the WNBA? I would like to see actual steps and what is happening to this initiative. It feels like a lot of words and no action, but of course I want to be fair and give them the opportunity, but I am going to keep my eyes on it, and I want you all to keep your eyes on it as well. Point number 6, you guys, and this one is a doozy, so I hope you're sitting down. The same week that the WNBA Players Association is meeting over death threats, anti-harassment stuff, basic racist abuse, Congress is publicly pressuring the WNBA over fouls against Clark. So let's get into that for a moment. The House Republican Study Committee, led by Rep. August Flugler, sent the WNBA Commissioner Kathy Engelbert a letter demanding accountability for physical fouls against Clark. Congress has time to monitor what happens in the Professional League of Women Basketball Players. I'm not sure they're doing a great job running Congress, but now they got time today. The letter that they sent, it cites incidents including Alyssa Thomas's throat contact with Clark. This is American tax dollars at work. The lawmakers explicitly floated DOJ and EEOC investigation, framing it as a, quote, hostile work environment under federal civil rights law. You cannot make this up. They have time today. And the letter claims that some fouls against Clark may be racially motivated. Notable since Clark is white and the players involved are largely black. Now, what's interesting about that particular point? The majority of the players are black women. So now, if you're saying to me, if a black player fouls a white player, then there's going to be an accusation that it's racially motivated. This is what Congress has time to do. The fallout from this so far. Since the letter, referees have been flagged at reviewing Clark-involved plays for hostile act status, including a Chelsea Gray matchup where the review upheld the original call. Congress is sitting up there putting the pressure on the WNBA for how they are running their organization and who is fouling Caitlin Clark. If that makes sense to somebody, please let me know, because it sounds crazy to me. Now, the 7th point of this story, the league already has a, quote, no space for hate platform and an AI comment filtering tools from last season's. But everything is telling us that whatever they have regarding comments and things like that and harassment, it's not working. But this is what I don't want you to miss. The black players, they have named direct, documented racist abuse and death threats. And the result was a joint statement and ongoing dialogue. We're going to talk about it. We're going to keep an eye on it. A white star getting hard fouls, and some of them are also just fouls. It gets federal accountability with a DOJ EEOC threat and a response deadline. Same league, same season, 2 very different velocities of concern. The WNBA is not even attempting to treat these situations the same, and neither is Congress. And so it's very blatant, but this is the thing that I wanted to do different moving forward with the Yasmin Breakdown, is I don't want to just criticize something. I want to say, okay, well, what action can we take? Document, call out, report people who are making racist statements. Just like the people brought to the internet, the person who was working for Hilton Grand Vacations and basically told their boss and they got fired. That's what you need to do. Number 2, support content that is promoting our sports and our stars in a positive way. That's one of the ways that we drown out the haters. That's how you drown out some of that negativity. 3rd, leave uplifting comments when you can to change the tide. So For all the negative comments that you see out there circulating in the internet, try to be that person that is going to include an uplifting comment. If you like that breakdown, make sure you turn on your notifications and join our Patreon page and support independent media. That was certainly one to grow on. Join the Yasmin Breakdown family on Patreon. See you there.